Have you ever witnessed a love so strong it refused to fade, even when the world thought it was over? This isn't just a story about a dog. It's about a bond that defied distance, tragedy, and even death. It's about how one small heartbeat of loyalty has uncovered a hidden truth. In a quiet coastal town where fishing boats dotted the horizon and the smell of salt lingered in the air, there lived an older man named Thomas. He wasn't rich, but he was rich in kindness. And everywhere Thomas went, a scruffy golden retriever named Buddy followed, a constant shadow, with bright, trusting eyes. Every morning, Thomas took the ferry to a nearby island where he worked repairing old boats. Buddy would walk him to the dock, tail wagging like a metronome of joy. But Buddy never boarded. He would simply sit there, waiting, watching, until evening brought his best friend home again. It was their ritual, their unspoken promise. Then came the morning. Everything changed. Thomas ruffled Buddy's ears, whispered softly, "Guard the dock for me, pal," and stepped aboard. But that evening, he didn't come back. As passengers disembarked, Buddy's tail wagged expectantly, then slowed. No Thomas. The ferry crew noticed too. Whispers of concern rippled through the crowd. Still, Buddy refused to leave. Through the cold night air, he sat there, eyes scanning the horizon, believing his friend would return. The next morning, Buddy did something extraordinary. He leaped onto the ferry, as if to say, if he's not coming back to me, I'll go find him. The captain, familiar with the loyal dog, let him stay. When they reached the island, Buddy bolted down the pier, nose to the ground, heart pounding. He searched the workshop, the shoreline, the forest paths. For hours, he ran paws, raw, chest heaving. But he wouldn't stop. Then, in a quiet grove near the cliffs, Buddy froze. His ears twitched, his nose pressed to the earth. He began digging, frantically. Moments later, a fisherman passing by heard a desperate bark and hurried over. What he found stopped him cold. Buddy, standing over a shallow grave. Within minutes, the authorities were called. They uncovered Thomas's lifeless body and a terrible truth. He hadn't drowned or gotten lost. He had been murdered. The investigation stalled. No witnesses, no leads. But Buddy wasn't done. Weeks later, while walking through the market with a kind woman who had taken him in, Buddy's body stiffened. His gaze locked on a man browsing the stalls. Without warning, Buddy lunged, growling, snapping, until he tore a silver bracelet from the man's wrist. The woman gasped. That bracelet. Thomas had worn it every day. Shock spread through the crowd. Police were called. Under questioning, the man broke. He confessed to the crime, his voice cracking under the weight of guilt. Buddy had done what no detective could. He had found justice. For his best friend, Buddy didn't just mourn. He acted. His loyalty brought closure, truth, and even a second chance for himself. From then on, the woman who took him in became his family. Though Buddy never forgot Thomas, he found a new home filled with love and a community that would never underestimate a dog's heart again. Loyalty isn't just a word, it's an action. It's the quiet, unshakable belief that love never dies, even when everything else does. And sometimes, it's the smallest among us are the strongest of all. If this story touched your heart, remember, acts of love and loyalty, no matter how small, can change the world. Cherish those who stand by you. And if you believe in the power of loyalty, hit that like button. Share this story with someone who needs hope today. And subscribe to Motivation Haben for more powerful stories like this. Because every soul, human or animal, has the power to inspire.